Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Litany Tiara Nopianti. My ID number is 182122003. In this video, I will do a presentation about my research proposal entitled A Survey Research on English Department Students of FKIP Siliwangi University Students' Perception of Online Learning During COVID-19 Pandemic. Alright, let's get started. Start from introduction session. The issue of this study is e-learning have become the main concern from many countries since COVID-19 pandemic attack. Indonesia is one of those countries which have adopted the e-learning project in educational level, start from kindergarten level until university level. The focus of this study is students' perception of their online learning during the pandemic, and the perceptions are in terms of students' participation, accessibility, material and assignment delivery, and the use of e-learning platform. The field of this study is online learning implementation based on students' perception, and the gap of this study is investigating online learning implementation based on students' perception using collective case study or survey research. What is the formulation of the problem or the question research? The question research of this study is how do students' perception about students' participation, accessibility, materials, assignment delivery, and online learning platform in online learning program. Alright, the next point is literature review. In literature review, we have two variables here, e-learning and perception. Some researchers tried to define e-learning. For example, Sambrook in 2003 state that e-learning as communication and learning activities through computers and networks or via electronic means. And in 2000, Fry stated that e-learning as delivery of training and education via network interactivity and range of other knowledge collection and distribution technologies. Blayman in 2004 stated that e-learning is a self-directed learning based on technology, especially web-based technology. And Hidayat in 2020 stated that e-learning is a technology-based learning commonly used in many educational level, including university level. And the application of e-learning in higher education is inevitably because of rapid spread of COVID-19 pandemic. Universities that have implemented e-learning including University of Indonesia, the Open University, Siliwangi University, and many others. Perception is the experience of object, events, and relationship acquired by receiving information and interpreting message. Rahmat in 2000 stated that it gives a meaning towards stimulus response in resuming information and predicting message which involves attention, hope, motivation, and memory. Adding it, Michaud in 2017 develops perception as a phase of the total process of action which allows us to adjust our activities to the world we live in. Here, the student's perception can be described as developed opinion after having certain experience that needs adjustment. Therefore, in this research, the students' perception is focused on students' participation, accessibility, materials, assignment delivery, and online learning platform suit to their needs and conditions. Those factors necessary to bring students' perception of online learning to be more contextual with the needs of this research. Now let's move to the research methodology. Start from research design. This research has a design collective case study. This collective case study involves the analysis of the students on their students' perception of online learning during the pandemic COVID-19. Those students' perception were described narratively. Setting and participants. The population of this research were students of English Education Department, Faculty of Educational Science, and Teachers Training of Siliwangi University, and the sample was taken by stratified sampling. The participants were from 3 different semesters. There were 30 freshman students, or about 50%, 18 sophomore students, or about 30%, and 12 junior students, or about 20%. Their technology illiterate was classified into 3 groups, namely poor, medium, and advanced. And 8% of students are poor in mastering technology because this online learning was their first experience. 46% of students were in the medium group because they were already familiar with the application of the internet for basic use, and 44% of students were familiar with mastering technology since they were accustomed to use or see it in higher education. Data collection. Data of this study was collected through the analysis of students' perception based on their personal experience during online learning. The questionnaire were arranged based on those major topics. The questionnaire was distributed and collected in the form of Google Form with a combination of closed and open-ended questions. Closed-ended questions were used to obtain the percentage of the analysis topics. Meanwhile, open-ended questions are used to gain the students' perception regarding the topics on the implementation of online learning. Data obtained from the questionnaire of those major topics were analyzed quantitatively by percentage. Questionnaire analysis of students' participation, materials, and assignment delivery online learning platform in online learning program is conducted with Likert scale delivery online that has gradation from 1 to 5. Specifically, 5 is strong agree, 4 agree, 3 means neutral, 2 means disagree, and 1 is strongly disagree. Students' response to the instrument is calculated accordingly the score of the answer given. Afterward, researchers calculate the percentage of the answer to provide a clear description and the category of each variable. Then the result of students' perception analysis of online learning are converted into 3 categories: very high, medium, low, and very low. Moreover, students' interest in e-learning is divided into 5 categories, namely very not interested, quiet interested, and very interested. Right, that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you have some question, don't hesitate yourself to drop it. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.